This is going to be, I'm going to do it again, 2 layers. I'm going to do our spirituality privately, personally, you, me, and then I'm going to do spirituality as a global. Okay, so let's look at how is our, as you and me, how is our spirituality going to be in 2020? This quarter, second quarter, how is our spirituality going to be in 2020? Oh, fabulous, except for right now. Right now, we are so involved, self-involved right now that, especially with family stuff, that we can't get out of our own way. So how do we solve that? We start to look and say, what am I learning from this messed up family? Now, family can be family or friends, right? It can be our Facebook friends for all I know. But right now it shows personally we're very self-involved. And so let's look at what are the lessons of this family stuff instead of why me? You know, why me doesn't solve anything, or how could they be so bad? That doesn't solve anything. But look and say, what am I supposed to learn from it, and how can I move forward and grow? But then we get better, right? April, May, and June, we really put our study caps on. We look at, I want to trust my intuition and my common sense equally, and there's working more on a balance, working more on balancing intuition and common sense. I talked a lot about this in my article about the year 2020 based on tarot numerology. I'll try to remember to put a link below. But how we're going to be balancing both our common sense and our intuition, but also looks like a lot of study and a sense of daringness. So you may find you come out of the closet about studying tarot, or you tell people that you know, wow, I'm taking an online class on how to be a better person. Once we get in July, August, and September, it's just like a love bug goes around, you know? We're feeling much more loving and supporting spiritually, but we're also recognizing more this unity consciousness, this oneness consciousness. Some people call it Christ consciousness, where we understand that we are all divine beings. So spiritually, I just see this huge growth in 2020. And then we finish off the year with the sun. This card is, it's fabulous. It's like being born again. It's a card of recognizing that we are all children of the divine. Whatever you call that creative force, whether it's your higher self, a god, goddess, great pumpkin, whatever you call the divinity, we see our connection to it, and we see each other's connection to it. And so when we see someone being mean, we say, oh, wow, they're really struggling right now, versus, oh, why are they such an SOB to me? You know, we're recognizing the lessons in the bigger picture, and that we're all in this together. And that gives us, as a as an overview, we learn discernment. We stop judging so much. Now, we're not all going to get it perfect, but this is the trend for 2020. Discernment says, oh, that person isn't healthy for me. It doesn't need to say that person is bad. It's just a discernment that they may not be healthy for me right now. And I'm not bad for not wanting to be around them, and they're not bad for being unhealthy. It just is what it is. You know, oh, the room is messy. The room isn't bad. It's messy. Let's clean it up, you know? All right, let's see. So spiritually on a global level, we're going to do global consciousness, but let's do global spiritual consciousness, right? So how spiritually on a global level, how are we going to be doing in 2020? Oh, wow. Okay. This is good. All right. We're going to start seeing options. We're going to start seeing globally, spiritually. I feel there's going to be a recognition, and this is so needed. My way is my way. Your way is your way. And whatever way you choose, great. Don't step on my way. I won't step on your way. But my way's not the only way. So there's this understanding that there's multiple ways. There's multiple ways to achieve the same goal. And so there won't be as much judging. Oh, my religion's better than your religion. My guru's better than your guru. And it allows us to come together as a global spiritual family. I think you're going to see a lot more cross teachings where, Christianity and another faith may come together and celebrate their sameness. Maybe Judaism and another faith, or maybe transcendental meditation and another meditation are going to come together. It's not all religious, right? We're talking spiritually. Now, what happens? People freak out. This happens all the time. So over the summer, you may be like, oh no, people are trying to mess up our faith. You may see all this nonsense. Just ignore it, because this is beautiful, right? It's beautiful. But then I think we come to our senses, and I think you're going to see spiritual groups coming together from different, like you have, 3 different types of people. In this card is body, mind, and spirit. But we come together, 3 different groups, and come together and brainstorm, how can we get better spiritually? How can we promote spirituality throughout the world? And then the lovers, it's a sacred marriage. We allow ourselves to merge in a way that allows 2 strengths to come together to offer more strength, right? Like a good marriage. So spiritually, globally, I'm very hopeful.